rest of that locker room was like, man, this is exhausting. Caitlin's beefing with everybody, and so they're beefing with her, they're targeting her, and it's like, hey, we got your back. But the flopping, all the overly dramatical, trying to draw a foul and arguing with the refs, it's all going away. It's healthy and it's necessary, but it seems to have zapped the confidence out of Caitlin Clark.
What is up, world? Welcome back. Charge the Game podcast. And the Indiana Fever survive another game to see another day. Caitlin Clark, she was piss poor, guys. Let's just tell it like it is. Caitlin Clark has been in a shooting slump, but Jason Whitlock has made some valid points, guys. We're going to react to him saying that Caitlin Clark is not only in a shooting slump. Caitlin Clark is depressed. Her teammates have challenged her, and we're about to react. So, guys, we know that Caitlin Clark, let's just call it like it is. I watched her against the Seattle Storm, guys. I could not believe my eyes. I could not believe my eyes. First off, guys, shout out to Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, coming through, toting the team like crazy, guys, because Caitlin Clark has not been able to find herself. We know that there's a lot going on with the DeWanna Bonner situation. She seems to be on and off with her coach, Coach White, taking her sabbaticals, her hiatus. I think what's going on, guys, there's a misalignment between Caitlin Clark and her teammates. That should not excuse her play, but it's life. The locker room is in disarray. It seems divided. Seems like, guys, on some nights, it seems like it's Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hull, Sophie Cunningham versus the rest of the team. That's what I've been seeing lately, guys. I mean, Caitlin Clark, from the moment the Barbie brawl, she got pushed down. Her teammates did not support her. Just seems like things have been off with Caitlin Clark, man. I mean, the way Caitlin Clark was shooting the ball against the Seattle Storm, a lot was off. Even with Sophie and Lex, I saw a few air balls. The turnovers aren't as bad. But Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell toted the team last night. I know that Aaliyah Boston had a strong 31 points. I like the fact that Aaliyah Boston has been pretty consistent this season. But this shooting slump and Caitlin Clark, guys, it has me a bit concerned. I am thrilled and happy that we signed Aari McDonald, man. I'm so happy for Aari McDonald. She definitely deserves to be on this roster or any roster in the WNBA. Glad that they got rid of DeWanna Bonner. She can go be with her girlfriend, wife, whatever they call each other. And let that roster spot be for someone that can come in and pick up the slack when Caitlin Clark is having that shooting slump and be able to be a rotational piece in and out the lineup. So I will be making an Aari McDonald video. You guys make sure you stay tuned for that if I haven't released it by now. But this shooting slump Caitlin Clark is in gets deep, right?
I'm concerned, and I'll sound crazy when I say this. I don't know if this is fixable without a major overhaul. And I'm talking about from the head coach and that roster. I'm not sure if the Fever, they're not a title threat, a title contender.
Now, what Jason Whitlock is saying is that there has to be some type of massive overhaul for all of the discombobulation that is going on amongst the Fever organization, the teammates themselves, and just the coach not being on the same page as Caitlin Clark. As you guys know, I made a video that Jason Whitlock made saying that, Coach White doesn't share the same moral beliefs as Caitlin Clark, who is Catholic. He's been advocating that they need a heterosexual male coach in there with traditional customs, beliefs, and values. I happen to second that. And this is why Jason Whitlock feels like Caitlin Clark is in a shooting slump, because she's deeply depressed. She's been shut out. She has no support. And I told you guys in a video I made earlier this week that she's completely lost faith in her teammates because of how they have not shown up for her in the moments that count.
Marius Dantas is about to miss the next 5 games, so they have no backup center. They have no backup power forward. They just re-signed the point guard, Aari McDonald, that played good for them when Sophie Cunningham was hurt. But they got no front line depth. This is a hot mess. And Caitlin Clark is at odds with her head coach, and I think at odds with her teammates. And some of this, a tiny bit of this, I do think is on Caitlin Clark as it relates to People have been trying to get her behavior under control since junior high. Go read the Wright Thompson story. This isn't me making it up. This is well-intentioned people. Lisa Bluter, and they've been showing her film. Caitlin, you can't do this. You can't do that. And they have this Barbie brawl with the Connecticut Sun, and everybody's celebrating. Sophie came to her defense, but the rest of that locker room was like, man, this is exhausting. Caitlin's beefing with everybody, and they're beefing with her. They're targeting her, and it's like, hey, we got your back. But the flopping, because again, we have all the flopping. It's the last 3 games. It's gone away. All the overly dramatical, trying to draw a foul and arguing with the refs. It's all gone away.
And before he even continues, guys, let's be honest. I am a huge Caitlin Clark fan, but some of this, guys, is on Caitlin Clark. She does bicker at the refs when she doesn't get her way, which comes off as a little bit entitled and more of a brattish type of behavior. It still is inexcusable for your teammates to not support you and help you in the times that, they should. And Jason Whitlock said that at this point, they are drained because if they don't support Caitlin Clark, people like myself, we're going to grill their asses. We're going to call them out. They aren't built for this. They aren't used to it, guys. This is a league that was perfectly fine making 50 to 100K a year, being LBGT. Now that the outside noise has come inside to the stadium, now that these Indiana Fever games are nationally televised, now that everything that these players do is under a microscope, it becomes more of a hassle to deal with Caitlin Clark because they aren't comfortable, guys. It's not just a Caitlin Clark thing. It is the way of life for most of these women in the W. They want to live regular LBGTQ plus, I don't know how to say everything, but they want to live those regular lifestyles. They can do without the drama. But here's the caveat. You guys want more money. You want to be more rich. You want to be more famous. You have to embrace everything that comes with a Caitlin Clark because it is going to help these women in the foreseeable future. And Jason Whitlock is right. Caitlin Clark doesn't know who to trust right now. She's not all in on her coach. She's not all in on her teammates. And it's causing her game to just be very uneasy. If you guys watched that game last night, Caitlin Clark was very uneasy and very frustrated with herself, which is probably a good reason why they signed Eric McDonald back. Because if this team has any type of playoff expectations or championship aspirations, we're going to need to be able to give Caitlin Clark a breather and let somebody else get in there to right the ship when she can't.
It's healthy and it's necessary, but it seems to have zapped the confidence out of Caitlin Clark.
So what do you guys think? Do you believe that this has zapped all of the fun, the momentum, the love of the game from Caitlin Clark? Because she does play better with a chip on her shoulder. She plays better when she goes back at a referee that didn't give her a call. These teammates have complained to Caitlin Clark, told her to chill out, showed her herself on film. Has this made Caitlin Clark shut herself out? On top of that, guys, we already know that these women have not had her back. Caitlin Clark doesn't want to be combative with their own teammates because at the end of the day, they have to get this job done together. You guys let me know what y'all think about Jason Whitlock's point and what else do you believe is causing Caitlin Clark to remain in this shooting slump over the last 3 games. Let me know in the comment section like you often do. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not. Also hit that like, share, notification bell for more future content. See you guys in the next one. Peace.